Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another live reaction and first impression video for Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we're going to be getting a new heroes reveal. A lot of people have been speculating that it could be Far-Fetched Heroes Part 2. Me personally, I'm just hoping it's a bunch of characters that I don't care about because my orb count is hurting ridiculously from the Halloween summons. So I'm really hoping it's not something that I want, but we're just going to have to go ahead and see. The trailer just launched. I'm going to go ahead and hit play now and we can watch the trailer together. So here we go. New heroes join the battle. Fire Emblem Heroes, so it's going to be Heroes. The Trickster. No. No!
Did you need something?
Loki. I need her. They're going to add her now? I was expecting not to see her available until Book 3 came around. Oh, they released her. Wait, what? So it's... Wait, so now it's Valentia, Curious Spirit, Kliff.
I'm Kliff. I'm a member of the Deliverance.
Alright. I know a lot of people are going to be happy with Kliff's inclusion in the game. People have been waiting for Kliff for a long time, so I'm sure there are some excited fans. Wow, that is a very cool tome effect. Awakening. Wow, this is a medley of different Fire Emblem chosen one.
A dark
Owain!
hero such as myself is
Nice! Alright. Mistletoe. That's cool, that's cool. A lot of fan favorites this time around. Sacred Stone Strike. That's a very cool wing effect, too. Brave Redux. I can't believe it. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's pause here. Who the heck is that? Who is that in the corner? Wait, is that, wait, hold on. Is that Aversa? Is that Aversa there? Does that mean we're going to be getting Aversa for free? Or are they going to, like, toss her on another banner? That would be crazy. That would be, if she's free, that would be a free tome flyer for everybody as Aversa. That would be absolutely amazing. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh, they added Loki. Okay. Well, screw me, I guess. It looks like we're going to be going all in on this banner and trying to get Loki at the very least. And a couple of the other characters look cool as well. I mean, of the three, Owain looks awesome. Kliff is a fan favorite as well. And then we've got Loki. For me personally, Loki takes priority over everybody else. But you know what? Let's go ahead and play the trailer again, take another look at the art, take another look at the skills, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and hit play here and rewatch the trailer together. I can't believe they added Loki. I really was not expecting them to add Loki for a while. This is a weird banner. It's 3 units. Alright, so let's pause here. Yeah, Loki looks awesome, as always. Definitely pulling for her. Yeah, no curveballs here. She's an infantry healer, just as we always knew that she has been in the game already. So, really no surprises. Let's keep going with this. Alright, so let's take a look at her skill. So, Thok calculates damage from staff like other weapons, so it has a wrathful effect already on it. At the start of the turn, if foes' HP is less than or equal to units HP plus 3, foes in cardinal directions cannot move more than 1 space through its action. So it's sort of a unique gravity effect, gravity ploy, movement ploy, I guess you could call it. I guess the way that you can think about it is if you add 3 HP to her HP pool, as long as her HP is higher than her opponent, then they're going to be gravity affected, which is pretty great, depending on what her HP stat is going to be. Restore Plus is a great healing assist. Definitely effective on a healer. Earthwater Bomb Plus. Okay, so it has a 1-turn cooldown. When healing an ally with a staff grants defense and res plus 6 to all allies for 1 turn. That is actually very strong. That is definitely a very, very powerful effect. C Dual Infantry 3. C Dual Infantry 3. Is that colorless Dual Infantry 3? Grants HP plus 5. If a unit is 5-star and level 40 units... Okay, so it's the 170 thing. I guess it's the 170 effect for colorless units? Is that right? So for colorless infantry? Again, these skills kind of suck. I don't really like them. I think they're just perpetuating a problem that already exists. But I guess if you were going to put it on anybody, you would probably want to put it on a healer, since healers can really dominate arena in a big way. And frankly, I'm sure that Loki is no exception to that. Odd Attack Wave 3, we've seen that before. Very powerful self-sustained, self-buffing skill that will allow her to, on odd number turns, give her a visible +6 attack buff to her and any adjacent allies. So a very strong kit overall. Definitely looking very strong. And a couple of her skills I could see being very coveted. So let's keep going. Yep, she looks great, as always. No surprises there. Okay, Shadows of Valentia. We're getting Kliff, finally. So he's going to be a... Let's pause here. We're going to take a look at his art. So, Toby does a great job. I know that a lot of people love Toby. I think that art style definitely lends itself to certain characters. And I think Kliff is definitely one of them. I think they did a great job here in capturing sort of the soft, refined effect of Kliff. And I think it matches. I think it matches very well. So he is going to be an infantry blue tome user. It's, we have a ton of those, so really needs to differentiate himself in a big way. Let's go ahead and keep going and see what his skills are. Alright, so let's pause here. So Sagittae, for his tome, looks like it is not an inheritable tome. It is one that is unique to him. 14 might, grants defense +3. At start of combat, if foe's attack is greater than or equal to unit's attack +5, grants attack speed defense res +5 during combat. Jeez. Okay. That's very weird. So, if foe's attack is more than his attack, I wonder what his attack stat is going to be then. Because that's also going to be taking into account, it's at the start of combat. So it's going to be taking into account in-combat buffs. It's going to be taking into account visible buffs, any goads or anything like that. So maybe this is their answer to attack banes. Maybe getting a Kliff with an attack bane may not only be not such a bad thing. Maybe it'll be optimal if you end up keeping Sagittae on him, because units attack +5. So that's pretty steep. That means that the opponent has to have a pretty significant margin of attack damage over Kliff in order for Kliff to get this buff. So yeah, that is pretty unique. We'll just have to see how it plays out with the rest of his stats. Growing Light for his special. It's going to be an AoE special, which not one of the more powerful AoE specials, but still pretty cool. Fortified Defense /Res 3. Interesting. So grants defense res +6, inflicts attack -2. Are you serious? So that's like a complete power creep of Fortress Defense and Fortress Res in its entirety. I'm kind of okay with that if Fortress Defense or Fortress Res are prereqs for Fortress Defense Res 3. I'm okay with this being kind of the next level of skill for that, because currently Fortress Defense and Fortress Res are pretty bad. So for this being the next kind of refined skill over that, I'm okay with that. But yeah, this is a way more powerful, and it also interestingly lends itself to Kliff's desire to have lower attack to get his buffs, which again is very odd. Chill Speed 3, we've all seen that. Inflicts speed -7 on a foe on the enemy team with the highest speed, and Fortify Res 3 for the C slot. So this could be very interesting to play around with. Like, it sounds as though he's going to have very low attack, which may end up being fine if all of his other stats are absurdly high, and he gets those +5 buffs with his Sagittae, and then combined with, let's just say one of the special lowering skills in the B and C slots that could let him proc things like Bonfire or Iceberg or Ignis or Glacies with any level of regularity. It's interesting, and you know what? I like interesting more than overpowered. I think that they're at least bringing something interesting to the table with this character and with these skills, so I'm eager to see how it can play out in certain challenges and in the meta. So let's go ahead and play. Yeah, definitely cool art, and that animation is beautiful. Chosen one.
A dark hero such as myself.
Owain. Let's pause here. Yeah, that art's awesome. Looks great. Definitely looks great. I like the pose. I like the the hand over the face. Very dramatic fashion, and very appropriate for Owain. I think they did a great job with the art. I think it looks good. So let's keep going.
Pretty in demand.
Okay, let's pause here. So Mistletoe. 16 Might Sword. Accelerates special trigger cooldown -1, so it has that slaying killer effect. Grants special cooldown charge +1 per foe's attack during combat. Okay, so that's interesting. So it has sort of a breath effect from Ike on his Mistletoe, at least not the buff part, but the additional cooldown effect part on enemy phase, I guess. So that's pretty neat. Especially, paired with the fact that he has accelerated special cooldown. And as we saw earlier in the trailer, as we saw in the earlier watch through of the trailer, he has his own unique special. Let's take a look. Blue Flame, cooldown 3, boosts damage by 10. If unit is adjacent to an ally, boosts damage by 25 instead. So that's just 25 raw damage. That's really strong. 25 raw damage is actually really strong, and I'm assuming that is going to be, fixed damage. It's on a 3-turn cooldown. With Mistletoe, it goes down to a 2-turn cooldown. So basically, the way this is going to play out is if Owain has pretty strong defensive stats, which it seems like he's going to, he can go ahead and tank a hit. He's going to have Blue Flame at 2-turn cooldown. The enemy is going to hit him. His Blue Flame is instantly going to charge, and he's going to counter with Blue Flame. I mean, that's basically how it's going to be. And I already see that he has Wrath for his B slot. So what that means is that he's going to be getting, potentially, 35 raw damage on his special, which is very, very strong. That's very powerful. Attack Defense Bond 3. If unit is adjacent to an ally, grants attack defense +5 during combat. Okay, pretty cool. That's a very powerful skill, and that will lend itself very well to Blue Flame and sort of what looks like would be the enemy phase strategy for Owain. Wrath 3, once his HP is under 75% or equal to 75%, grants special cooldown -1, plus grants 10 extra damage when the special triggers. So very synergistic effect with Blue Flame. And Spur Speed Defense 2. That's okay. I mean, that's a speed effect. That's fine. So Owain enters and joins a very limited number of characters that have their own unique specials, uninheritable specials in the game. That would include Legendary Ike, Zelgius, and by association, that would be Black Knight as well, Ira, and Legendary Marth. I believe that's all of them. If I'm missing one of them, I apologize. But now we have Owain in that group. And generally speaking, characters that have sort of their own unique special are pretty powerful. And we'll have to see how Owain stacks up with the sort of defensive play that it looks like he's going to be relying upon. But it's interesting, at least. And that animation looks really cool. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, let's see him proc this thing. That's so cool. All right. Alright, so that's going to be it. The fact that Aversa could also be a free unit is amazing. I'm not going to, not going to guarantee that Aversa is a free unit, because who knows, they could just add her to another banner later, just like with Ira. But this banner looks really cool. It's got Loki, it's got Kliff, it's got Owain, and for me personally, I'm going to be targeting Loki's. So we are going to be doing a summoning session on this banner for Loki, and hopefully we can get her. Let me know in the comments below how excited you are for these characters, if you are excited for them. If you're going to be pulling on this banner, let me know what your targets are going to be. I hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride, watching the trailer with us for the first time. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you so much for watching. We really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.